What up, what up, what up? Straight to the point, sports and entertainment. Hit that like, sub to the channel if you're not a member, all that good stuff, all right? Hit them notifications. I ain't even gonna waste no time. Listen, for those of y'all that were wondering, coming into this game today, who was the MVP? We know that Jokic been having some, records, that have been broken, in the same putting him in the same sentence as, or trying to put him in the same sentence as Wilt Chamberlain. Them thinking that Jokic is, uh, the best big man to ever do it and all this other stuff. And listen, I can critique that because I happen to like Jokic and everything. Uh, However, today closed the casket. It closed the casket on not only who the who the MVP is today. It put the icing on the cake. Not only who the MVP is today, but also who is the better team. As SGA, in which he had 40 points today. Okay, started off a little sluggish. He didn't shoot particularly well. I would say like in the beginning of the game, he started off a little slow, but then made up for it. He ended up shooting altogether about 46%. Um, and then what's important too also is that this was his 40th game above 30. Um, Williams also had 26 too, as the Thunder defeated the Nuggets 127 to 103. What's up with it, Cheyenne? I see you in the building. You said, yeah, well, yeah, they did. They destroyed them in the fourth quarter, and I noticed something. Okay, I noticed something. Some of y'all probably did not uh, really particularly pay attention to this game because I think some people were hungover from the game yesterday with the Lakers and with the Celtics, which I don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? That was a heavily anticipated game, but I wanted to see this game today, not only for the MVP battle, but I also wanted to see how Jokic was going to respond to the number one defensive team in the league. That's what I wanted to see. You know what I'm saying? I know some people they don't like to, peel the science and get scientific with the shit, but I had to get scientific with it because if you're gonna be a big man, if you're gonna be amongst the greats as far as a big man, to me, you do have to show that you are able to compete against very tough defenses. What's up with it, Cheyenne? What's up with it, Cottage? You know, SGA man, he he's just phenomenal. The one thing that I appreciate about SGA though is the fact that he's getting it done on both ends of the floor. Okay, OKC is able to stop you in a multitude of ways in terms of their defense. If you try to, do that stuff, in terms of coming in weak out on the perimeter, guess what? That 9 times out of 10, they're going to stay in front of you, and they're most likely going to poke the ball away. Then you have guys like a Harkenstein, and you also have um, Chet Holmgren. And I know Harkenstein, he kind of let Jokic in the first half kind of get away a little bit, but we could say the same thing for Jokic as far as him and his defense because he got lost a couple of times, and Harkison was in some spots to where Jokic, he was nowhere to be found. Whether it was on the back door, whether it was on Harkison cutting, pick and roll, yada yada yada, you name it. Harkison, there was several times where they found Harkison, and Jokic was just, it was frustrated that they were able to evade Jokic. So I'm looking at it from a team aspect too. I'm listen. SGA, he's brilliant. He put his icing on the cake in terms of the MVP today. Now, if he doesn't get MVP today, and on top of that, he was giving it to both Jokic as well as the Nuggets. Man, listen, bro, I'm gonna get on my Angel Reese shit. I'm gonna be ready to boycott the NBA because he showed you. Listen, people have been talking shit about SGA not only last year. I would say the year before that too. They was talking shit about him, but especially between last year and this year, they talk shit saying he's zesty. They don't like the way he dressed. He's boring. He's not exciting. He's overrated. They ain't played nobody. Yes, last year was a fluke. I done heard all that stuff. Man, listen. Hey, the motherfucker could be as zesty as the motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. That nigga can hoop. That motherfucker could wear whatever the fuck he want to. I don't give a fuck. That motherfucker can hoop. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker could be boring than a motherfucker. There's a lot of motherfuckers that was boring. Tim Duncan was boring. Jokic is boring. You know what I'm saying? They said Giannis was boring. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, I'm not trying to put this guy on like no MVP level or nothing like that, but they said, what's his name? Rip Hamilton was boring. Like they said Karl Malone was boring. Like the motherfucker is hooping, man. Like what more do you want? And on top of that, he's getting these numbers, man, and he's doing it with ease. Like I said, he started off a little sluggish because at one point he shot like 11. It was like 11 for 20. When I looked up, it was like 11 for 28 at one point. You said they mad as Zesty Man is running away with the MVP. Yeah, I mean, look, man. Listen. I don't care what you wear, what your lifestyle is, who you sleeping with. Nigga, when them shoes touch the court, are you gonna be a killer? And that's what SGA is doing, nigga. Man, that motherfucker can come to the fucking to the gymnasium. You know what I'm saying? And be pulling up, man, and he can just have a trench coat and no goddamn clothes on, man. Pause. Nigga, as soon as he put that motherfucking uniform on, I want to know, is he gonna be ready to go? Everybody concerned with the wrong shit, man. This motherfucker is doing it, and he's doing it like he's doing it at such a high level. That's the other thing too. Y'all act like SGA is doing it on some minor shit. No, he's doing it, and he's going against the grain. What everybody says that he can't do. Like last year, the criticism was, yeah, he's okay, but he's not better than Ant-Man. And I ain't gonna lie, I was guilty of that. Last year, I ain't gonna lie, I felt like Ant-Man was better because he had made it further. That's just my opinion. But SGA should have won the MVP. I know that sounds kind of weird, me saying that, but it's just like he should have won MVP. But I felt like talent-wise, Ant-Man was just on a different level. Now we can't really say that because SGA has proven that SGA is breaking records himself. If we're gonna give Jokic his credit for breaking records, you know what I'm saying, breaking Wilt's record and him being the second center him being I'm talking about that second in assist and all this other stuff. No, we gotta talk about SGA. SGA leading in scoring. What's up with it, Alex? Yeah, Rip Hamilton. We won with the Pistons. We already know all that. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about SGA, man. I wasn't trying to stay, on Rip Hamilton and nothing like that. But what I was saying is that, the point is that everybody wants to criticize somebody for not being fun to watch and all this other bullshit. When really, like, it's just like with Tim Duncan. He always said he's not there to be there if you want him to be exciting or not and all this other stuff. He said what you see is what you get. Tony Parker, he wasn't all that exciting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I felt like the motherfucker was exciting, but to the average onlooker and some of the casuals, they didn't feel like he was exciting. What's up with it, Matt Moses? Yeah, y'all lost a tough one yesterday. Listen, and I blame that on a couple of things. I'm not gonna stay on here too long, but I'm gonna say this about the Lakers. I didn't do a review of the game, a post game review of the game, but uh, I blame that on JJ Redick yesterday. I blame that on JJ Redick yesterday. What's up with it, Angela Bell? I see you in the building. Um, hey, matter of fact, Angela Bell, my daughter and my son today, they were competing on. We were doing some sprints to see who could do uh under 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? My boy was he was watching an old film of Lawrence Taylor and stuff, and he was all amped up, and I was like, man, you can't run that fast. You can't get to there that fast. And I was like, you know what? I'm a timer, man. My son did like 2 seconds. It was a sprint, a 2 second sprint, and then my daughter she did like 3 seconds or whatnot. They was up in there doing their little run or whatever. Oh, gotta be. But your boy need a break, Matt Moses. I need a goddamn break. That's why this spring break coming up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm about to listen, man. I'm about to have a break. Y'all don't understand, man. But anyway, what I was saying about the Lakers, man, what's his name? Joe Mazzulla, I gotta give him credit. He outcoached JJ Redick yesterday. It also fell on Luka to a certain extent. Luka could have played better, although he shot 50% from the game and everything. He started off very sluggish in the first in like the first half. You know what I'm saying? So you said Reeves need to come off the bench as a sixth man. You can't have three defensive liability Reeves at once. I would start connecting. That's a slippery slope because Austin Reeves did hit some pretty good shots. But they were keeping up with them in the first half. But here's the problem: Jason Tatum was having his way going through the middle. And all the criticism, well, Jason Tatum, he can't do this and he can't do that. Well, he showed you several times. He got to the rack consistently at least about 4 or 5 times with, I think, three different dunks. I mean, just came through, just dunking on them. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, even though that Boston, they overshot the three, you know what I'm saying? They did not give up, and they were all over the place. And they were doing this without Porzingis. But we're not here to talk about Lakers. I'm not trying to be like ESPN and all this. This is the LDBC. We're gonna talk about the people that they ain't talking about. They ain't talking about SGA. You know what I'm saying? They're not talking about the Pistons. You know what I'm saying? That's why people are, oh man, straight, you're not talking about LeBron James. No, I ain't talking about that motherfucker. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna talk about motherfuckers that y'all not giving credit to. We giving credit to SGA. LDBC giving credit to SGA. That's what we're gonna talk about. Shit, y'all want look, I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, if y'all want to see all that Lakers 24/7, LeBron 24/7, now y'all gonna have to deal with him, without him for about 2 weeks. And I'm so glad. Now we're gonna see how Luka, how it is gonna be without LeBron James and just Luka on there. Oh yeah, and what's his name? Man, Isaiah Stewart, man, he up in there trying to fight niggas. You know, trying to fight Steph Curry and stuff like that. Man, Steph Curry don't even mess with nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. But that's all right, 25K for Steph Curry. And they talk about this dude ain't in no GOAT status. Nigga, man, get up out of here, man. Give me Steph Curry all day. All these motherfuckers that sit up there and talk about Steph Curry, he ain't in no GOAT conversation, all this other stuff. Steph Curry walk in the goddamn gym, you will pick him up. If I had a choice between LeBron and Steph Curry, I'm taking Steph Curry. Because guess who could knock that motherfucker down with consistency? Fucking LeBron, yeah, he did all right yesterday. I give him that. LeBron did hit some key shots and stuff like that, but we talking about on a consistent basis. You got to look at what he did to close the quarter. He couldn't even close the quarter correctly. You saw them key shots, 2 key shots that he missed with the time running down. Get that bitch to Steph Curry, man. He'll light that motherfucker up. You telling me you won't get that nigga, man? You out your goddamn mind. Any nigga will, they might look at him at first and be like, oh, no, he ain't 6'8", and he ain't all this other shit or whatever. Man, as soon as they see that motherfucker shooting from damn near half court, yes, you will pick that motherfucker up. I'll pick that motherfucker up in a heartbeat. And I don't give a fuck if he ain't no prototypical point guard or none of that shit. Nigga, I know niggas like that. I know niggas that, like, not quite like Steph Curry, but all they do is shoot. And they be like, man, can you do anything else? Nigga, get that nigga out in the open floor, and that nigga will bang on your motherfucker. And they be like, man, why don't you go to the right? Because I don't feel like it. If as long as you consistent hitting that jumper, I ain't gonna say shit. Now, if you up in there shooting 3-pointers, you know what I'm saying, and you just bricking, you shooting like 20%, nigga, I'm gonna stop feeding your ass the rock. But if you knocking them motherfuckers down and you shooting well over 36, 37%, nigga, man, shit, I'll feed that motherfucker all day, man. You said he poked the bear. Yeah, man, you said, yeah, he gonna be at 20. Listen. Step stood on business. Yeah. Hey, look. Hey, Cheyenne. You said Draymond with the 3. Hey, look. Draymond will knock him down. Sometimes he don't. Sometimes he won't. Sometimes I'll be like, Draymond, man, you don't have no business shooting. I done said that before. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he don't have no business shooting. But I'm gonna say this though about the 27K. Had Steph Curry not got hurt as much as he did, especially earlier in his career, Steph Curry would have had more points by now. Okay, so I mean, what look, he just had to say that. Well, I mean, look, it's natural for you to say some shit like that, Alex. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed when we don't talk about Steph Curry, or we're not talking about Michigan, or we're not talking about Pistons, well, where are you at? We talk about everything around this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if he dunk on the goddamn 76ers, man. Shit, man, the JV league can dunk on them motherfuckers that's sorry that they play. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Shit, what we need to do is go, while we talking that shit, they need to go get Michael Porter Jr. That's who I want on my squad. Michael Porter Jr. don't even look happy with the Nuggets no more. Talking about, oh, he dunked against the 76ers. Man, everybody gonna dunk. Shit. Juju Watkins could dunk on the 76ers. Sorry they play. Man, Juju Watkins could kill everybody except Maxey on that team right now. Talking about Steph Curry dunked on the 76ers. Man, everybody dunking on the 76ers. Shit, my mama would probably get out there and dunk on the goddamn 76ers, man. Shit. You know what I'm saying, Alex? Man, shit, man. Everybody, nigga, me, you, and Cheyenne, nigga, we go out there, nigga, man, we'll nigga, Angel Reese go out there, man, killing the motherfuckers. And y'all talk all that shit, she can't hit no layup and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit. She may not be able to hit a layup, but man, watch Angel Reese come up in there, man. Y'all be ready to. Never mind. Let me shut up. Anyways, Shy wants all the smoke, especially after Shannon Sharp said OKC, KFC. Yeah, man. Listen, man. Dog, Shannon Sharp, man. He a prisoner of the moment. Like the Lakers, I almost called him K-Dot. Him and Kendrick Perkins. They prisoners of the moment. Oh, they gonna win the championship. Oh man, man, them motherfuckers. Dog, when they play a good team, they on the stage or whatever. Then you gotta realize Luka doesn't. I mean, he shot 50% against the Celtics, but he got his points late. And then on top of that, you gotta realize they know how to frustrate Luka. Like when you got guys like Drew Holiday, Derek White, you know what I'm saying? You got even Horford. They know how to frustrate Luka, man. And says she's going to boycott. Yeah, I was talking about that yesterday. If she don't get her money, and hell yeah, like I said yesterday, yes, sit your ass down. All of them should sit down. Kaylin Clark. I know y'all don't like her, you know what I'm saying? But hey, she does bring value. You know what I'm saying? She bring value. Angel Reese coming next in line. Juju Watkins, John Wilson with her fine ass, man. Yeah, sit y'all asses down. And watch. I guarantee you they'll pay because listen, let's just be honest. The ratings were high last season for the ladies, not only in college, well, the year before last, it was high between the WNBA. The WNBA draft got a lot of looks. Everybody was interested to see where everybody was going. You know, women's like WNBA, they need to get paid more. What's up with it, Kobe Bryant Film Room? Make sure y'all go sub to Kobe Bryant Film Room. Kobe Bryant Film Room. I did a video on Kobe yesterday. Where was you at, man? I was talking about 3 days, but nevertheless, you in here now. I know y'all don't want to hear Mamba mentality. He worked out 3 times a day, but yes, he dropped 40 on them boys. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, he 40 straight games with 30 or better. Yeah, make sure y'all go sub to Kobe Bryant Film Room. You gotta run him up, get him up to 1,000. He should be well over like 1,500, man. He got good content over there. Yeah, man. But man, yeah, man, like these motherfuckers, man, they want to sit up there. Oh, Lakers. As soon as they get up, you know, on the stage and stuff like that. Now, in the beginning of the game, I was like, okay, but you know, what's his name? Joe Mazzulla was coaching circles around JJ Redick. I had to jump on the trampoline with my daughter. Oh, Lord, man, where were you at? Urban Air or something? You were at Urban Air at the trampoline park, man. Hey, Kobe Bryant was up in that, man. Listen, I know I was up in there running. I had to run with my kids. If I don't skate with them, if I don't do this with them or something like that, they gonna get mad, man. So I feel you. Just don't go out there, man, trying to break a leg or something. Kobe Bryant gonna be like, oh, I'm hurt. Oh, my neck. Oh, my back. My neck and my back. Oh, I need 150. I'm trying to, you know, give my Friday impression. You know, we got that last Friday coming up. He be like, man, look, 1 minute, y'all. He be holding his back. Man, because them kids be dangerous, man. I almost jumped on the kid, man. he almost slid up under me, man. I had to kind of like lean back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying. I didn't want to jump on that dude. And then had the parents coming to, man, what you jumping on my kid for? You know, man, these kids be all over the place, man. Shit. I done had a little dude, man, come and he hit me right in my stomach, man. Whoo. That's what Brian be doing. Oh my God. Oh man. Here we go. Look, man. Look. Cheyenne, man, you really be trying to cook LeBron. Oh my God, man. Yeah, I mean he gonna be out 2 weeks though. So we'll see what happens. Do I believe him? Yeah, I do. Despite what some people might believe, I do believe. I mean, this dude is 40 and he done had trouble with this shit before. But it's gonna be interesting to see how this works out. Now, look, Luka got complete control now for a couple weeks, so we could actually see some things. We could see how the team flows around Luka, with Luka just being in the lineup. We'll have to see how that plays out, and we got to see from a coaching standpoint what JJ Redick, how he gonna respond to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he gonna be out 2 weeks, man. 1 to 2 weeks. It's 1 to 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see him being out that long. You said Brian got tier 1 flopping skills. You said those kids will hit you in the head with the ball if you don't pay attention. Yeah, man, shoot, man, you gotta watch out. Like, cause I used to work in a boys and girls club, and like in the summer times, I worked and I also volunteered. I volunteered for like 2 straight years, man, and you know, a lot of them. The boys and girls club, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be in the hood. So, man, you get them rambunctious ass kids, man, like that be trying to test you, like, and you know they be running into you. I had this one dude, man, just come and just karate kick me in my back, man. Man, dog, I almost took that, man. I almost body slammed that dude, man. And you know, it wasn't like on no serious stuff, but they be playing around like, you know, they acting like they could, you know, beat me down and stuff like that, man. But man, I was like, man, that kid kicked me hard in the back, but some of them kids, because you know, a lot of kids don't know their own strength, man. The majority of kids, they don't know their own strength, man. So if one of them kids, you know what I'm saying, end up, you know, like punch you in one of them areas where you just like, and you over the age of like 20 something or even 30 or something, you gotta take a minute. Hey, it's funny you said that, Kobe Bryant film room, and everybody up in here, Cheyenne. I was watching the Bernie Mac show. You know how Bernie Mac, man, you know, Bernie Mac, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, R.I.P. to Bernie Mac, man. But that's how I felt like, man. Shit, I was like, God damn, man. But let me go ahead and get up out of here, straight to the point. I get at y'all later.